The next question, the member for Sudbury.
Thank you.
Creek has to come to order. The member for Hamilton East, Stony Creek is warned. The member for Markham-Stouffville will come to order. The member for Markham-Stouffville is warned. The member for Sudbury can now ask his question.
Thank you very much, Speaker. The member from Stouffville actually talked about New Democrats not caring about workers. A good opportunity for the government to demonstrate that they do. The questions for the
Okay, stop the clock. He's going to ask his question to the government. He's going to say who it is. Don't start yelling at him, just as he's got the floor. Order. Start the clock. The member for Sudbury.
Thank you, Speaker. I apologize for the behaviour. My question is for the Minister of Labour. The member opposite said that New Democrats can demonstrate they care about workers. This question is about that. It's an opportunity for the minister to demonstrate her care as well. Speaker, as reported by the Toronto Star, 3 temporary agency workers died working for Fiera Foods or its affiliated plants over a 17-year span. And only after pressure and damning media reports did the previous Liberal government launch an inspection of the industrial bakery. And following those inspections, another worker, a 52-year-old temp worker, died in a related Fiera business that was not part of the previous inspections. It's clear there's a pattern of incidents leading to deaths at Fiera Foods and its affiliates, but the Ministry of Labour has failed to investigate them properly. Will the Minister of Labour commit today to ordering proactive workplace safety inspections of all Fiera Food affiliates?
Question. The question is to the Minister of Labour.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the member opposite for the question. Workplace deaths are a tragedy, and we, on this side, and as Ministry of Labour, not willing to compromise on protecting workers through health and safety enforcement. We're increased, actually, enforcement budget by $500,000, Mr. Speaker. We are helping more workers become safer by making health and safety training more accessible, more convenient, and less expensive. We've made health and safety training courses available online as a way to supplement in-person training. Mr. Speaker, we're modernizing government services across the board by making more information and services available online.
Response.
Mr. Speaker, in respect, are actually increasing the number of health and safety inspectors throughout the province so that we can watch where workplace.
Thank you very much. The supplementary question.
Thank you, Speaker. I would argue perhaps that reducing the number of hours of workplace training from 3 full days in-person class to 6.5 hours online is not improving safety. I asked the Minister the question because since the 4th death of a temporary worker at Fiera businesses, the government has signalled to large employers such as Fiera that health and safety conditions will largely be self-reported. It also signals to temp workers that they have it too good and they don't need specific protections. In fact, since the death of the 4th temporary worker at Fiera businesses, Speaker, this government has cut at least $16 million from programs meant to prevent workplace injuries and deaths. I'll ask again, will the Minister of Labour commit today to standing up for workers, ordering proactive workplace safety inspections at all Fiera Food affiliates? Thank you.
Again, the Minister of Labour to reply.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the member opposite should know that I cannot comment directly on investigations that are occurring through the Ministry of Labour. But I can tell the member opposite that health and safety enforcement is not a nice-to-have, it's an essential for this government, and we are protecting health and safety. Mr. Speaker, we've increased enforcement budget by $500,000. We're proud of the fact that we prioritize health and safety inspections and enforcements, Mr. Speaker.
Opposition come to order.
Investigations that go on proactively and preventatively, Mr. Speaker. I know that this side of the House and I, as Minister of Labour, are keeping workers safe, and that's what we owe them, and that's what we're continuing to do, Mr. Speaker, by modernizing so that more people be
Order.
educated. And, Mr. Speaker, again, I will say for the third time in this question period,
Response.
that we've increased the enforcement officers for health and safety.